Hello students, in this video I will explain the first problem under cash flow analysis. Compute cash flow from operations from the following. So in this problem they have asked you to calculate cash from operations. It means you need to calculate cash flow from operating activities. So they have given you three columns. First column is particular, second column is amount as on 31/12/2012 and amount as on 31/12/2013. You are having sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses, stock, sundry debtors, bills receivable, prepaid expenses, profit and loss account, balance. So sundry creditor, it is a current liability. In 2012 sundry creditor amount is 9,000 and in 2013 the amount is 13,500. So there is increase in the current liability or increase in the creditors. Bills payable, it is also an item of current liability. So the amounts are 7,200 and 3,600. So the amount of current liability has been decreased. So there is decrease in the current liability. Outstanding expenses, it is a current liability. 5,400 and 9,000. So there is increase in the current liability. Stock is a current asset. 18,000 and 21,600. So there is increase in the current asset. Next item is sundry debtors. 27,000 and 36,000. Again there is increase in the current asset. Bills receivable, it is also current asset. 9,000 and 14,400. There is increase in the current asset. Prepaid expenses, it is a current asset. So 1,800 and 900. So there is decrease in the current asset. And at the end they have given you the profit and loss account balance. So 12,500 is the opening balance. 28,000 is the closing balance. They have given you the additional information. Depreciation on fixed assets rupees 2,000. Loss on sale of machinery rupees 1,000. Dividend received on investments rupees 450. Preliminary expenses written off rupees 1,250. Goodwill written off rupees 1,000. Transfer to general reserve 5,000. Proposed dividend rupees 10,000. Profit on sale of building rupees 4,000. So in this problem you need to calculate cash flow from operating activities. The format of cash flow from operating activities starts from closing balance of profit and loss account, add non-operating and non-cash expenses less non-cash income less opening balance of profit and loss account. Then you need to add the decrease in current asset and increase in current liability less increase in current asset and decrease in current liability. Then if there is any income tax paid, you need to deduct that also, and then you will be arriving at cash flow from operating activities. Now whatever the additional informations are given, you need to categorize it into non-operating activities and operating activities. Depreciation on fixed asset, it is a non-operating expenses which you need to add to the closing balance of profit and loss account. Loss on sale of machinery, again it is also a non-cash item, you need to add it to the closing balance of profit and loss account. Dividend received on investment, dividend received, it is a non-operating item, isn't it? So you need to deduct that. Preliminary expenses written off, it is a non-operating expense which you need to add. Goodwill written off, you need to add this also. Transfer to general reserve is a non-operating item. proposed dividend, non-operating item, profit on sale of building. Profit means it is a non-operating income. On sale of building, it is a non-operating income. So you need to deduct it from the closing balance of profit and loss account. Statement showing cash from operation. You need to maintain 3 columns, particular and 2 amount columns. Firstly, we are going to write the closing balance of profit and loss account in the outer column. So the closing balance of profit and loss account is given in the table. So the balance on 31/12/2013, it is the closing balance 28,000. So closing balance of profit and loss account 28,000. Add non-operating and non-cash expenses. So under non-operating expenses, you need to write all the items of non-operating expenses. You need to write depreciation on fixed asset, loss on sale of machinery, preliminary expenses written off, goodwill written off, transfer to general reserve and proposed dividend. So then you need to add all these items and the total comes to 20,250. The total comes to 20,250, which you need to add it to the closing balance of profit and loss account, and you will be arriving at a total of 48,250. From this, you need to deduct the non-operating and non-cash income. So you are having 2 non-operating and non-cash incomes. First one is dividend received on investment and profit on sale of building. So 450 and 4,000, the total is 4,450. So 48,250 minus 4,450, the balance you are getting will be 43,800. Then you need to deduct the opening balance of profit and loss account. Opening balance of profit and loss account is given in the problem. So the balance on 31/12/2012, that is 12,500, it is the opening balance of profit and loss account. So 43,800 minus 12,500, cash profit from operation will be 31,300. So to 31,300, you need to add the decrease in current asset. So add decrease in current asset. So now you should search which and all items are increased, okay, which current assets and current liabilities are increased and which are the items of decrease amount. So decrease in the current asset, you are having only one item, that is prepaid expense, isn't it? Current asset decreased. So how much is decreased? 1,800 minus 900. So decrease in current asset, you are having only one item which is decreased. You are having only one current asset which is decreased. So prepaid expenses 1,800 minus 900, amount in the inner column 900. So there is no current asset which is decreased. Then we need to write increase in current liability. So you should search which current liability has been increased. So sundry creditors has been increased. Then outstanding expenses. So you are having two items of current liability which has been increased. So sundry creditors and outstanding expenses. So the difference amount is 4,500 and 3,600. So you need to add these three amounts. So when you add these three amounts, you are going to get 9,000 rupees. The total comes to 9,000. So 9,000, okay, 31,300 plus 9,000. You're getting 40,300 total. Then less increase in current assets, decrease in current liability. Now you should see which current asset has been increased and which current liability balance has been decreased. So stock has been increased, sundry debtor has been increased, bills receivable has been increased. And which and all current liability has been decreased? Bills payable. So only one current liability has been decreased, so that is bills payable. So increase in current asset, stock, debtor and bills receivable, and you need to find out how much has been increased. The difference amount, 21,600 minus 18,000, it is 3,600. So the difference amount you need to write it in the inner column. Under decrease in current liability, only one current liability amount has been decreased, that is bills payable. So 7,200 minus 3,600, the difference is 3,600. So you need to add these items and write the total in the outer column. So 40,300 minus 21,600, you need to deduct, right? So 40,300 minus 21,600, cash flow from operation, the amount comes to 18,700. The amount comes to 18,700. So the format goes like, closing balance of profit and loss account, add non-operating and non-cash expenses, less non-operating and non-cash income, less opening balance of profit and loss account. Add decrease in current asset, increase in current liability, less increase in current asset, decrease in current liability. If there is income tax paid, then you need to deduct that also. Finally, you will be arriving at cash flow from operation. Thank you, students.